Hi guys, welcome to my channel.
So in this video, we're talking about how I used AI to create this book cover you can see here. The name of the AI is Ideogram. So I'm just going to jump in real quick. So Ideogram is an AI tool that I just found out about that you can use to generate any type of images. Is really great at book cover. So you can see here I'm showing the prompts, how to generate the prompts, and you can generate 25 images per day. Those 25 images per day, generate 4 images per go. That's almost out of 25 times 4, how many images you can show per day. So basically this is the prompt that I used, and then I generated these different ones. So I had to improvise because the images kept getting cut out. So I used let there be a margin. I put margin. I specified that there should be a margin around the cover so that the cover will be full and it will not be cut out, because I wanted to use it and then upload it so that it would be concrete method, or a concrete method of generating book covers, not just probability. So that's what I did. When I include the margin in prompts, that really made it work. So I downloaded it onto my system, and then I went on to I picked 2 different covers here. You can see, and then I downloaded onto my system, and then I went to the next 2 which I used to continue the cover. So the next 2, I had to upscale the image because the image was not that clear. So I imported both of them with I love IMG upscaler, and I upscaled it 4 times. Then I downloaded it, as you can see in the video. The next thing, I opened the image in. I went to Amazon cover calculator so that I could get the right size, which is very important, especially if you want to put your book on Amazon. So I put the amount of pages, the type of books I wanted to do, and then I downloaded the calculator, and then I opened it in Affinity Designer, the PDF. Click the PDF and then open with Affinity Designer. So in Affinity Designer, I just I grouped I first of all create an artboard, and then I grouped all the elements of the cover, and then so that way it won't affect me. Then I imported my images. So as you can see here, images importing. So let's give that a few minutes. So like I was saying, while the image is uploaded, let's talk about ideogram a bit. So ideogram is very good because it actually gets the text right. So most of all these AIs, they will not spell the words right, and some of those issues. But ideogram gets the text right every time. It even helps you put the author name in case you want. But this is a coloring book, so I really didn't need author name. So next thing, I scaled the image up very well, and then I had to crop up the margins. Like I said, I needed to do those margins so that I'll have space to crop out the size of the image with my crop tool in my Affinity Designer. So whatever tool you use, this could actually work. You just crop out the size of the image to fit it into the size of the page, and then I align it properly to the margins. So because it's an image, the size in an ideogram, you can't really change the size that much. You have, I think, 3 options on size. So I couldn't really do that. So what I did was that scale the image as much as it could fit, and then put a rectangle behind the image, and then put a rectangle behind the image, and then make sure that the rectangle is the same color as the page, because this particular one, I like I said, I downloaded 2 images, but this particular one has this peachy color. So I put it right underneath the image, and then I use the color picker to make sure that that box behind the image has the same color, so that it won't be obvious that the image and the background are different. But this doesn't really matter, right? Some people can do their books with different pages, doesn't matter. But me, I prefer that the image was so it looked like a full image. So basically, and I wanted to use AI for everything, so I didn't want to generate another image for the cover, so I just duplicated the rectangle from the front page to the back page, and I covered up I used my Affinity. I didn't want to go into much detail because it's not really about design, right? It's just how the AI softwares and the softwares that I used to. So I used my Affinity, my crop tool. So in Affinity, when you crop, you can also convert the crop shape into a curves, and then I used my nodes to then move the curves up because I wanted to cover the rainbow totally because I wanted to include a blurb at the back, like back cover, blurb at the back, give space for the barcode and all that because Amazon would want to put barcodes on every book. So this is how I edited the back cover to remove the rainbow completely, so that there's a space for the blurb and space for the barcode. So that's what's happening. So going back to the idea why I have time, because this is taking a lot of time. Like I said, ideogram is very good. Sometimes you can even go around, like what I do sometimes, if I have a particular idea of image in mind, I just scroll through all the images that are there, and then I, modify the prompts of other very good images that people have created. Somehow ideogram just knows that, okay, this is the style that you want, even if you don't have to type it out. As far as you, so basically, that's what I did. I eventually added the blurb there, and then I want the barcode to be on, so I measured it accurately with the template that I got and made sure that that barcode white space is there. So, so there's a little more editing I did later. Added some flair here and there, but these are the results. So I eventually picked the first one, but just tell me what you think in the comments about this book and if you'll be trying this. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.
Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Did you know you can get all our templates for $1? Visit our store, mainstack.store/DBC.